Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Thursday. It's time for me to go live and talk to you about what's going on in the world. I'm adjusting my stuff here. Hope everybody's doing good. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to everybody out there. And I will say hello in the chat so everybody knows I am up and going. It's getting a little chilly out there. It is autumn. Happy autumn to everybody. So glad you're all here to join me. I'm really excited that I'm doing these readings. It's a lot of fun. Hey, I was in Colchester this weekend, Connecticut, and I was actually I had these cool pins I want to show you guys if anybody's on here yet, but I've been doing these angel pins and I've created all these different messages from the angels, and then of course a guardian angel prayer on the back with a guardian angel pin, and they're all different. This is the angel of communication. This is the angel of love. I created all these cool. I'll just read a couple of these to you. The angel of love has arrived with a kiss. And the angels want you to know how much you are loved by spirit. And the angels, love is the highest vibration in the universe. And the angels are sending you love and light. Okay. And so these are just like little gifts. People bought these for Christmas. They are on my Etsy. I'll have to put the link to my Etsy down there. But they're all different. I have the angel of nature, the angel of communication, the angel of music. So I'm just really excited. I spent a lot of time creating these specific messages for people. There's the angel of strength. There's things, little angels that you can give people just for support. So I just want to share that with you guys today. People really seem to like them. I've created them, and that's just something little that I've done for everybody. So before we get started with angel messages today, I do want to say a prayer. So may the light of God surround us. May the power of God protect us. May the love of God enfold us. And wherever we are, God is. Looks like my kitty's back there. It's going to join us today. So that's pretty cool. Let's just do, I'm just going to get an initial message from my angel. Let me see what she wants humanity to know. So this is for whoever's watching. The message is simple and very clear. Be kind to each other. Be kind to strangers. Smile at people you don't know. Be more welcoming. The kindness and the smiles and the compassion, I'm just repeating what she's telling me, will not only change your vibration, but will also change the vibration of those around you. And they will see by your example, because of your change in attitude, your change in energy is what she's saying to me, then they will also begin to be more compassionate and kind towards others. So that's pretty cool. I like that. That's really nice. That's from my angel today. And I'm going to do a spread now. I've got my cards out. I've got my John Holland cards out. And so I'm going to do just a spread for humanity. If you have a question, this is my Thursdays with Nancy is free. Okay. So if you have a question about your finances, your relationship, anything you want, you're welcome to ask me. The information does come from my angel and from source, from spirit, from God, not from me. So you're welcome to ask me anything you want in the chat. In the meantime, I am going to shuffle the cards and see what spirit wants us to know. We have said a prayer, and I'm going to do this every Tuesday or every Thursday at 2:00 Eastern time, and this is my way of giving back to humanity. The first card that has flown out is Prosperity Begins, and it is the number 1. So you see the two hands together in the tree. So it looks like you've planted some seeds. Looks like it's a partnership here. Could be business, could be pleasure. I get it's pleasure. Okay, so this is a prosperous partnership, a pleasurable partnership has begun. So this is for whoever's tuning in out there right now. And let's see what else Spirit has to say. Let's see what other messages come in today. Oh, and there has been, looks like, a little temptation. But I don't think you've gone for the temptation, because I do have the transformation card here. So this is the death of an old way and the beginning of a new way. So I see a transformative time here for you. Let's see what else Spirit says on this spread. So if who is ever watching, this is going to be a prosperous relationship. Wow, you've had some temptation in the past. You've also had some conflict and defeat. This hasn't been easy, okay? You have stood your ground. So what I get here intuitively is you've stood up for your morals, your values, for who you are. A lot of times we get into a relationship and we lose ourselves to the other person. We don't stand up for our own values, morals, and what we really think is right. We just go along. And in this case, you've stood up. And look, the throat chakra card came out. So you really have spoken your mind on what you're feeling. And because you have the Wheel of Fortune card has come out. So here's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying, hey, you know what? You've got a really cool relationship coming up and you've worked hard on yourself. You've really, you've leveled up is what I get. You've leveled up. Okay. So that's why this relationship is going to work out. Let me see. That's my angels, some different things that are going on right now with humanity. I want to talk about, I'm going to ask her briefly about what's happening in North Carolina. You know, there's been this horrible flooding in North Carolina. So let's talk about North Carolina. Let's see what she has to say. She says right off the bat, catastrophe. She says planned, man-made, not natural. So this is, you know, and I've heard a lot. Again, I'm not an expert on this, but I'm telling you what my angel says. They are looking for minerals. There wasn't a compliance with the people in the area. And so they do have a way of creating. She's saying clouds and rain. That's what I get, clouds and rain. So I get that this was, you know, it's just like the stuff in Hawaii. People want the land and it looks like they can control our weather. And this isn't me. This is coming from my angel. I asked her what about North Carolina? What else? There's just so much loss is what she's saying. It will be a very long recovery. It will never be the same, of course. You know, it's going to be completely different. And there's going to be a really high, I hate to say this, but what she's saying to me is the death toll is going to be much higher than what was thought at first because there wasn't enough warning for these people to evacuate the area. So I'm picking that up as well. And that's really sad to hear. Anything else? I'm asking my angel about the situation in North Carolina. Prayers. She said that send prayers. Prayers are always heard. I want everyone to know that. Anyone who's tuning in and watching me today, your prayers are always heard. I've interviewed a lot of different people and learned a lot of information in the energy of prayer. You know, it's the energy of your words and your thoughts and your emotions that go into out into the universe. So when your prayer, it's the energy of your thoughts, your intention. It goes up there and it is reached. It is heard. And prayers do make a difference. I've talked to a lot of different people on my show, my podcast, and on my YouTube show, High Road to Humanity, who've had near-death experiences, and they say that the prayers are always heard. And I just want to reassure people, and that's why it's so important, that more than one person pray. You know, it says that in the Bible, that more than one person should pray for something at the same time. So right now, I'm going to say a prayer, and if you would with me, you know, pray with me. Let's say a prayer for the people of North Carolina, Tennessee, and Florida. And dear Lord, I ask that the people of the states that were affected by this recent hurricane, that you come in and save anyone who is able to be saved. And if you can please help these people recover as quickly as possible and to not lose hope and to bless them and to shed light on them and to guide them. And I ask all of this in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay. So that's our prayer for the people who have really been devastated. It's a scary thing. You know, that could have been you. It could have been me. So I am going to pull an Angel of Light card. Okay, so these are Angel of Light cards, and this is what they look like. And these bring forth really cool messages for people. So let's see what we got going on today. And if anybody has a question that you'd like to ask me, ask my angel actually, then you're welcome to ask. I do have a clear cognizance, so I can bring in the information for you. Okay, so the message that we received today is beauty, and the outer world is a reflection of your inner. So focus on the beauty within yourself. Good qualities, your kindness, your gifts, your talents. Remember that whatever you give attention to increases and grows. And that's true. Whatever we focus our attention on is what comes back to us. So everyone has some beauty in their soul. So seek it in others. Remind them of their qualities and you will illuminate them. So give everybody a little compliment today. Give everybody a little boost and surround yourself with things and people with a beautiful vibration. For we are all influenced by that which is around us. And when we're around negative people, it really does affect us in a negative way. Their vibration does bring our vibration down. And when you're with people who have a high vibration, then your vibration is lifted up as well. So as you tune more and more into the incredible wonder of yourself, others, and the planet, your resonance becomes that of beauty. And others will perceive the radiance of your soul and be touched by it. So the affirmation for today is I recognize my beauty and that of others. Okay. So they just want you to recognize the beauty in everybody else and in yourself, of course. Now, any questions for me out there, you're welcome to ask at any time. The chat is open. I'm here every Thursday doing this to give back. I do have clear cognizance. I am an empath and I have my angel and I am an angel communicator. Got my new book coming out, you guys. It's a guide to angel communication and spiritual law. This is what it looks like. And I was just at this fair, so it's sitting here, but it's really cool. You can order it right now on Amazon or at Barnes & Noble. I'll be out there promoting it here and it'll arrive just in time for Christmas. It'll come in early December. So it's going to be printed, but the ebook, I guess, is out there right now. So it's a guide to angel communication and spiritual law. Teach everybody how to connect to God, spirit, how to connect to the earth energies, and how to connect to their guardian angel. So there you have it. Okay. So let's do another spread. So let's see. Let's see, for whoever's watching, I've got some people watching me now. Let's see. Let's do one on finances. How are people's finances going to look here in the next? Oh, let's see, for the month of October. Let's do a finance reading for the month of October. And let's see what I get. Okay, and the first card I get is choose wisely. So it's really up to you, the number 7. So really think about your choices. Spirit's bringing this to your attention to make sure that you do choose wisely. Because when you do, you will have recognition and reward. You will be rewarded. So really don't make any quick decisions. Really think about it, okay? And the next card that comes out is harmony. And when you do have this recognition and reward, it will bring harmony to your life. Okay, and let's see what else we get. And triumph and success. Look at this. This is fantastic. So whoever's out there watching me right now, looks like the month of October, I ask about finances. So they want you to choose wisely. They are telling you you're going to be rewarded. So you've got some cash coming in. It's going to be harmonious with this partnership you have, and you're going to have triumph and success. So this is a good month for finances for whoever's watching me out there. So if you do have a question, you can ask me in the chat. I don't mind if you can ask. You're welcome to ask me anything you'd like about your job or about your love life or your finances, anything that you would like to. It's my way of giving back. I love coming on here and doing this. It's fun. We had a lot of people come on last week, and I really look forward to doing it and helping people. I like doing personal readings. So if you want one, if you want a reading with me, just go to psychicforhumanity.com and book on my website, or you can email me, nancyyearout@gmail.com. And I do readings by Zoom, or I do them by phone, or I'll do them in person if you're in the New England area. So let's see what else Spirit wants us to know. And let's see, what should we ask about? Let's ask about the election. And what's going on there? I'll just ask my angel. Okay, so what is happening? I'll just see what information I get. Let's see, what should we ask? Information about Kamala Harris. What is there something that humanity needs to know about Kamala Harris? I asked my angel. Oh, now this is not coming from me. She says she's untruthful. She says she gets confused and it's hard for her to stay on point. So she wavers and she's not sure. She wavers. She's showing me this. She wavers. She just wavers. She's not a bad person. She's just all over the place, what she's telling me. Oh my gosh. And she's intelligent, but she doesn't know how to express herself properly. Wow, that's interesting. And she likes candy. She's showing me chocolates. Like, she likes chocolate candy. Isn't that interesting? I don't know if she does or not. You guys have to let me know. All right, anything else? Oh, well, she says she's not very happily married either, which is quite interesting. I don't like to get into people's personal stuff, but she's dealing with it. That's what she says. She's very strong and will be able to follow this through, but it will take everything she has. Very hard for her, very difficult for Kamala. Wow, that's some interesting stuff. I didn't expect that. Okay, so let me see what I get for Donald Trump. Donald J. Trump, what do you get for Donald J. Trump? What's going on with him right now? I'm asking my angel to see what she says, to see what the information is for humanity. What do we need to know about him? He's confident. That's the first thing she says, confidence. Confidence is key and knowledgeable. He's very knowledgeable, she says. Things will go smoothly for him from here on out. He's really stood the tests that he's been put to. And so there will be bumps in the road, but an easier ride than he's had previously is what I get. He will help America. His heart is in the right place. He is narcissistic, but he has a large heart. He has a big heart, and his intentions are good. He says things sometimes without thinking about the repercussions, but his intentions, he tries to be funny, is what she's telling me. He tries to be funny sometimes, and it doesn't come out so good. Anything else? His family's really worried about him because of all the, attempts on his life. But he is shielded by God. He's shielded by the Lord. She said shielded by the Lord. That's what I got. So isn't that interesting? Okay, that's what I get for Donald Trump. Okay, anything anybody want to know out there? We got this stuff going on with P. Diddy. I think they're trying to distract us, right? From all the stuff going on with the weather. I don't know if you guys have noticed this or not. I'm going to ask my angel about it since I'm on here and we're live. The grass, all of a sudden, the grass here got really weird and brown. And it was almost like it got burnt or scorched or something. I don't know. It's really strange. And the clouds have been really off lately. And so I just feel like, and I think I talked about that in the very beginning, the weather is just, they're manipulating the weather. I talked about that when I talked about North Carolina, but let me ask my angel, anything else we need to know about the weather? Oh my God, she just said, look up. I think we just all need to start really paying attention to this. They're telling us there's going to be like a meteor come through, but then I hear a second moon. So which is it? And is it a second moon or is it a meteor? I've heard a lot of weird stuff, and I think we're just not being told the truth as usual. But I get from my angel, what else? She says, look at the clouds. There are artificial clouds and there are God-made clouds. That's what she said, God-made clouds. She's telling me that people are trying to manipulate the weather, and they are. and they're causing so much havoc with Mother Earth. Mother Earth is really upset, is what I'm picking up. This may sound really crazy, but it's what I'm getting from my angel. She's really upset with this whole situation because what they're doing is they're upsetting the flow. There's an energetic flow. And this is how God set it up, how Spirit set it up, however you say, that source energy set it up. And when somebody starts messing with the weather, energetically, you're messing with the flow of all of it because it's all connected, right? The tides, the moon, the sun, the planets, the energy, it's all connected. And so what else does she say? Yeah, this is the fish are being, the fish are like off, like the sonar, they work with their energy. They work with like a sonar, telepathically is how they work. And they're thrown off, especially by these windmills that are out there, these, turbines. And it's done on purpose in a lot of respects. I don't know what is the reason for the disruption in the oceans. I get to cause havoc, which is kind of unusual, but that's what my angel says, to cause havoc, which is really crazy. A lot of devastation. What else do they need to know about the weather and the changes? Continue to look up and pay attention. I think that's the biggest thing for us, to pay attention. A lot of people act like nothing's going on, right? And there is a lot going on, especially with this man-made stuff that we see happening. And it's really interesting that the closer we get to the election, the more disruption in the weather there is, especially in the states that are more Republican. I've noticed that. Kind of interesting what's happening. So let me see what else my angel wants you to know today. Stay positive, she says. Stay upbeat and positive. Your positive attitude will create positivity across the board. People respond to happy, light energy. And if you stay up and positive, everybody else will stay up and positive that's around you. So don't play into all this stuff. It is a distraction. Let's just say this stuff with P. Diddy and all this stuff is a distraction to distract us from what's really going on. So that I keep getting from my angel to look up, all right? So pay attention, look to the sky, see what's going on. During the day, when you go out for lunch, go outside, take a look, see what's happening. All right. Lots of, I've noticed, I'll just say this, and I've seen it in Sedona, and I've seen it in Arizona, and I've seen it here in Connecticut too. I was traveling in Massachusetts and in Vermont yesterday, or day before yesterday, and I saw a big cloud, and I know there was a ship behind the cloud. And so there's a lot of ships too, you guys, if you're sky watching, that you can see during the day that are actually hiding behind the clouds. So let's do a quick reading on the weather situation, on whoa, did you just, wow, I wish you guys could have seen that because everything just flew out. So I'm going to do that one more time because I want it to be accurate. Sorry about that. Wow. Spirit's like not happy that they're messing with nature. That's something you just don't do. And so it just sets off a total imbalance. All right. So I've got my cards. I've got my John Holland cards here. I'm just going to see what Spirit says about the weather situation here. Let's see what's going on. And I get temptation. Okay, so there people are tempted. Here we go. It's a temptation card to create havoc in certain areas. Okay, this is what's happening. There's a temptation to do this because they want recognition and reward. They want the minerals from that area is what I'm going to say. And they will get it. They have been triumph and successful with it. They've gone through some obstacles and challenges in the past, but they are going to have harmony. They're going to get exactly what they want. And this is really sad. And we people really need to stand up, you guys, because there's a lot going on out there that's just not cool. All right. If anybody has a question for me, you're welcome to ask me. I am here live answering any questions that you may have on your love life, on your about your business, or anything you'd like to know. You're welcome to ask me. So All right. Since I don't have any questions, I'm going to pull one more card and then I'm going to get out of here for today. But if you guys have anything, ask me. Don't be afraid. I charge quite a bit, so this is your time. Here we go. All right, let's see what else the guardian angels, the angels of light. And this is vulnerability I pulled. And so whoever's watching me out there, this message is for you. Only the brave and open hearted dare to allow themselves to be vulnerable, for it requires courage to take down all walls and expose your humanness. You know, your angel guidance is to be aware of your defense mechanism, which keeps you separate from others and the divine. Ask your angel to help you dissolve your masks and barriers so that your fragile true self can emerge like a butterfly from its cocoon. The reward is freedom, love, and a sense of inner safety. So dare to be vulnerable and open. And the affirmation is vulnerability is my strength. And that's the card for today. That's pretty cool. All right, let me see what else my angel has for us before I get out of here. You're welcome to ask me anything, but just let me see what she wants you to know. You know, it's just really important that you take a few minutes every day, say a prayer, connect with the divine source, you know, God, spirit, whatever you say, that love energy. Quiet your mind, turn off your phone, you know, just turn the phone off, turn the TV off, take 5 minutes, take 10 minutes, and just connect. Still your mind. It'll keep you, if you do it in the morning, honestly, it keeps you balanced throughout the whole day. So, you know, take a few minutes in the morning and just balance and bring in some light. I wish you guys a fantastic week. I send you lots of love and light. And thanks for tuning in today. If you guys want a personal reading, go to my website. You can go to nancyyearout.com or you can go to psychicforhumanity.com. Okay. Hope everybody has a fabulous week and God bless.